So you're tired of using racing line, or maybe your friends or someone is making fun of you of using it, and you want to learn how to race without the racing line. You've come to the perfect video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to remove the racing line, and the track that I'm using is Zandvoort. Now the car doesn't make any difference. It is on equal performance. Now I'm going to do a lap and I'm going to remove the racing line, the time trial racing line. So I don't use any sort of racing line, and you know that I know how to race without it. And I'm going to set a quick lap time in order to see how much we've improved using the tactics, or how much we've lost using other tactics. So you know what to do and what not to do. Setting up my lap time real quick. It's not a big lap, it's quite an easy track to understand, but a hard one to get right. So, as I said, it's really easy. It won't take you much time to learn. I think about 10 minutes, most 15. Well, let me do it for laps. I think so about 7, 8 to understand the track, not to fully learn it. To fully learn it, maybe 15, 20. I don't know, it depends on your skill and your hardware. But now I'm going to teach you how to race without the racing line. Now you see how we learn where to brake for the corner. We try to brake for the 100 board. We see that it is really early. We apply maximum brake until the corner, and we move to we do a stop before the corner. Now, number 50, we overshoot the corner, so we know we started braking late. So maybe we'll try a beat before the 50 board, because the 50 board wasn't that bad. Now overshot a bit as well here, so maybe around the 75 in the middle of the 150 board. So 100 board, it is too late. If we apply 100% brake until we move onto the corner, we can't. We just hold to stop, so it's really early. Now 50 board, and as I now notice, I can move the camera here because I couldn't. And now we're going on to the 50 board. It is slightly late, so around the 75, 80, maybe 90. Now what I did here could be 90 to 95, could be, but we move on, and this corner is actually, this section of corner is actually quite harder to master, because it is hard, as I said, but because there are two corners in one place. Now for the first corner, you want to go as left as possible to maximize the track, and for the second corner, you want to stay in the middle of the track. So first corner, you maximize the entry. Well, you go as left as you can. Sorry, you don't maximize the entry. You go as left as you can, and in the exit of the corner, you go to the second corner of the section. So you want to stay in the middle in order to maximize the second corner, because after the second corner there is a big straight, and this is where we gain time. And as I have zero skill here, I'm showing you how to do it wrong. Here, if you want to maximize the first corner, you can't. Now we are up by 2/10. We're going to see how we're going to be when doing it normally and doing it wrong. Then I'm going to show you another way of doing it wrong, maximizing the second corner. Here you see we're already down on a delta. Maybe the exit will do something, but no, it doesn't. We're down by 2/10. So you know it's even slower to maximize on the second corner. Now we're going to see how it is if we're not going to go to the left. So you see how it is. I didn't take it really good, so I'm going to try that again. Don't worry about it. And I'm doing flashback to try it again. Maybe do it a bit nicer. Now hit the apex. Hit late apex here. I forgot about it. Hit late apex because we're now going onto a big straight line. We are by 3/10 onto a big straight line, because this is where we gain. And overall we were up by 3/10, and this is how to take the corner properly. There was the big difference in the first corner I saw, here late apex, and we're now 4 tenths up on our lap time, on our delta. So you do see that going to the left does make a big difference, and I could have gone a bit more to the left. That's the thing, I didn't fully maximize the track. I could have gone a bit more to the left. Here I did hit the apex really good. Stay in the middle of the track, and then a late apex to maximize the straight line. And now this corner is a bit hard, not a bit hard, it is quite easy, but you brake in the middle of the corner. In this one you use the same technique, go to the left as possible, maximize the track, spin again, and you see that I brake quite late in the middle of the corner, because if I brake before the corner we lose too much time. I didn't show it, but I did test it. I will move on. We will move on. And here this corner is kind of like the one in Sector 1 where they interfere with each other, but not quite much, so you can maximize both corners. You do need a bit, not much, to be in the middle of the track. You do see here I'm not going full to the outside. Maybe if you're on a wheel and you can do faster changes to the direction, maybe you can go, but I'm on a controller so I can't. There is quite some delay, I think around half a second delay, maybe less, maybe more. This corner you can take it 2 different ways. The one is where you're in a sort of a leg race where the track limits are strict, and this one is, if the track limits are quite, they're not strict, you can cut, you brake slightly bit later, and then you do this. Now my lap time is invalidated, and that's why it doesn't invalidate right now, because it is already invalidated. Now in my team you can do that, in career mode. The only time where you can do this everywhere, anywhere. The only time you can't do this is when the track limits are strict. When the track limits are strict, you're limited to only the white line. When they're not, you can cut the curbs as much as you like. And this corner is, you're taking it by feel. I don't have a breaking point there. I simply do it by feel, and don't do what I did here. Just don't. I took the corner really bad, and as I said, this corner is a bit harder to take good, because the track times are, the tire times are high, and you don't have as much grip as you will if the tire times were normal. And so you need to brake a bit later, and not only that, you don't have a braking point, except if you do it like after the 50 board, but I don't do that. Now I'm going to say the braking points and the tactics that I used. Now for the first corner, just before the 50 board, around the 80 to 90, here maximize track, go as left as you can using the curb. Here for the second part, stay in the middle of the corner, and then for the second corner, take late apex, because there's a big straight coming on. The corner that we're going up to, brake sorta in the middle. After you start the corner around here, you saw actually brake quite a bit later. Here maximizing the track once again. Don't take the curb on the outside, or else your car will spin automatically. Here you can go as far as you want, but it is really hard to change the direction and not to spin the car, because F122 has weird physics. This corner you can take 2 ways. One is when you brake before the corner, before the curb, and ride the curb with 2 tires. And the second last corner here, you take it by feel around. I take it by feel, or else you can just go and do it by in the middle of the curb and the 50 board. But now I'm going to show you how to take the third or fourth last corner when you brake after the start of the curb and you ride the cup with 2 tires and the other tires on the grass. Here I brake quite early and you see how I took it, and this actually gains you 6 tenths, somewhere around there. This is how much I gained from doing that. This lap was invalidated though, so no point of doing it. Here last corner I took it horribly, but this was the video. I'm going to do a traction one and an ABS one, so subscribe to see those ones uploaded, and hopefully this helped you. If it did help you, leave a like and comment to let me know, and I'm going to see you on another video. Till then, bye bye.